Showtime Wednesday nights and Sunday mornings, and we're glad you're watching on the web with Kyle Petty, Brad Doherty.
We're on the internet. We can say anything.
Michael Waltrip, Chris Myers. Don't say anything yet. But Jeff Gordon came through, right? Ended that streak. His 83rd career win, 5th on the all-time list in Phoenix. Now he heads to Las Vegas. He has won there before. What do you think? How many more wins for him? Can he move up the list? Because Darrell Waltrip, Bobby Allison, 84, and next you have Pearson, David Pearson at 105. Nobody touches the King, Richard Petty at 200.
Yeah. No, I don't think Jeff touches Darrell or Bobby.
You're not going to give him any more wins?
That's it.
It's over for him.
It's been 66 races since his last win. So if he goes that far again, then that'll be pretty much time for retirement.
He's 39 years old.
There's no way that happens. He wins. I bet Jeff Gordon wins 6 to 10 races before his career is over.
So you think he's in the 90s?
Look, last year, man, look how many times he finished second. He could have picked off 2 or 3 of those pretty easily.
Eight times he was second last year.
He's not done.
Here's the part that amazes me about it when you start looking at the top 4 or 5. Jeff Gordon's the only guy born since 1950 that's in that top.
That's true.
In that top group. All those guys were born in pre-50.
Yeah.
When you look at the King and Pearson and Bobby and Cale and Darrell and all those guys, you look at them, it's like, my God, that's amazing that our sport has gone that long before somebody jumps in that area.
And for a reference point, Jimmy Johnson has 53 career wins at this point. So you're somewhat sarcastic here.
Well, I kind of want to. I'm on Twitter, MW55, and I kind of wanted to see how many Jeff Gordon fans would write me and tell me how stupid I am.
And that's a good point about Jeff Gordon, because before this drought that he had, right, there were those Jeff Gordon haters, we'll call them. He almost became a little sentimental, right, as he got older and wasn't winning. Yeah. Because he won 4 championships his first 9 years, Kyle, and then in the last 9 years he hasn't won a championship.
But he's only got himself to blame. He hired Jimmy Johnson. Without Jimmy Johnson, the Jeff Gordon has a number of wins. You talk about him running second so many times. Those are wins for him because that's Jimmy Johnson in front of him.
Yeah.
And honestly, when you look at championships and stuff, his reign stopped when Jimmy came along. When Jimmy and Chad started, his dominance of the sport kind of stopped.
You think Jeff sits around and goes,
what did I do?
Well, but for guys like that in sports,
he's part owner of that car.
You get a little older, something like what happened at Phoenix. He's a little more fired up driving that race car.
Yes,
he really is.
And wasn't it great to see his excitement after the race?
Just like a kid. It's like his first race he ever won. And that can propel him. Now, how long he can sustain it is going to be the question.
All right, so you're saying maybe he gets into the 90s. Where do you think? Give me a realistic number for career wins before he hangs it up.
I'd say he can win 5 or 6 more races.
Okay.
And I'd say that's fair.
And what do you think?
I'd keep him in the 80s.
Okay.
Man, I really think he's, what, 39?
39.
39. I think if he can continue for another 5 or 6 years, I think he can get Pearson.
Okay,
I think he's close. I really think he can.
Wow. I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
That's bold.
That's bold. That's why you're here.
Well, no man has gone.
Nobody's touching the King, though, are they?
No. All right. You'll get more of this if you tune in on the program. Join us Wednesday nights for
Inside NASCAR
on Showtime. Thanks for checking us out on the web.
I'm Jimmy Johnson. You haven't really seen the race until you watch Inside NASCAR.
Inside NASCAR, all new Wednesdays at 9, 8.